Hello, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusansCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. So if you live in the area, I'd love for you to come over and join me in my in-person classes. Welcome to my card number 2 in my series of 6 cards made with the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper, which is this pack of paper here. And this is the card we're going to be making today, and it opens up like this, and from the top you can see it's really a double Z card that really is designed to work this way, but my designer series paper did not look good sideways, so I decided to have it open this way. And here is the sheets that we're using from this pack. We're using this one for the front, and this one is the inside piece. And let me share this pack of paper with you. Like I said, this is our card number 2. What I did, I took this pack and I matched up, pull it down a little more, I matched up the designs in sets of 2, the 2 that I felt coordinated. And sometimes I had to use the pretty side of the paper to make it match the other one. But with this comes in 12 different designs. You get 4 of each one, so you get 48 pieces. Let me make sure that's right. Yes, 48 pieces, and 6 Thoughtful Journey 6x6 paper. And so by matching them in sets of 2, I could make 6 cards out of this pack per person, and I used, so 4 people shared one of these packs. So let's take a look at the card and how we put it together. Move some things out of the way. All right, like I said, here's my card, so let's start with the base. And the base is Pretty Peacock. Where did my little, here it is. And it's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, which is the middle, and 4 1/4, which is halfway between these two. So that's our, it's not right. That is just as wrong as it can be. I'm sorry, it's scored at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4, because half of 5 1/2 is 2 3/4. So this is scored 5 1/2, 2 3/4. And it actually folds, let me get my, yeah, folds this way. Alright, and then our other Pretty Peacock, I'm sorry, not Pretty, yeah, Pretty Peacock piece is this piece that's 10 by 3 1/2. And it's scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. I got it right that time. And this one actually folds this way, take this off, and then back again this way, and it's going to go on our card in that direction. Okay, so those are our 2 card base pieces. And then at the top, this piece right here, we have a Lost Lagoon piece that's 4 by 2 1/2, and then on top of that is some of our designer series paper that we cut off some other areas, and it's 4 by 2. In fact, it came off of this piece when I cut the inside, because when I cut the inside I cut it at 4, so I had 2 inches left over here. So that's where this came from. And then from this piece, well, I just showed you that that other piece came from there, so that's, this one is 4 by 5 1/4, so you cut the 2 inches off your side and just cut 3/4 off the top, and you have this section. Now I'm going to show you the other side, and don't cry, look how beautiful that is, and that would make a beautiful card too. It was so hard to glue this down, but we made ourselves do it. Now you notice that this has been embossed, and it was embossed with the painted texture embossing folder, and with this you have to use our gray plate, which is specialty plate, and only the platform. So this was embossed with that. Also, these 2 pieces I end up embossing with it, see right here on the top. And then this front piece is also embossed with it. So that's our painted texture embossing folder. Now this piece was cut from this area right here. So what I actually did, I cut, let me look, I cut 3/4 off the right side, and then I cut it 3 3/4 wide by 4 3/8 long. So you cut this 3 3/8 by 4 3/8. And I'll have a tutorial for you to download underneath the video so you can get all these dimensions. So all of this is just kind of waste, unfortunately. Alright, what other pieces? Okay, our sentiment here is on Very Vanilla. And it is cut, first of all, it's stamped with Petunia Pop. And it is cut with the stylish shaped dies. And that stamp set is Unbounded Love. This one. And I use this one right here, Have a Blessed Day. So that takes care, and then I also cut this piece from the same die, and this paper, and also my little flowers here are from this glimmer paper, which is our 2024 through 2026 in color glimmer specialty paper, and it has all of the in color colors in it, and you can see most of them here. There's the it also has the greens in it too, the Summer Splash and the Shy Shamrock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors there. This is Pecan Pie and Pretty in Pink and Petunia Pop. Okay, and this piece that we put on the inside is 4 by 5 1/4. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got left. Okay, one more piece. This one down here. This piece was cut out of Lost Lagoon and used the Christmas Labels die. This one right here, Christmas Labels, so it's this die here. And then I cut it again out of Very Vanilla and just took my scissors and just snip these ends off like this, because I wanted a section in the middle that we could write on when we sent the card. So this I just adhered to the center of that and gave us somewhere to write. Okay, so I have, smooth this aside, I have already adhered these pieces to the top. This was Lost Lagoon and the DSP, and this piece to the inside. So this is our base. And then on this one I've already adhered this and my flowers and this strip. And then this piece down here, and it folds like this. The main thing I wanted to show you is how to put these together. So what I did, I wanted this so that I had a little bit of border showing there. So I'm going to put my glue just kind of up here in this area. And don't go too low or you'll have your card all sticking together. So let's start here. Okay, so I'm going to hold this for a minute. So this takes care of the top area, and then we've got to address this bottom area. So to do that, I folded it down like this. Let me get up here. Folded it down like this, and then pulled this up and put my glue over here. And one thing I like about this Tombow is you can wiggle it around if you don't get it right. And then just fold this down and just hold it for a minute. You know, this liquid glue has to set for a second. Alright, let's see what we got. There we go, and this part ended up pretty straight. Okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, all we have left is our sentiment, and I've put some dimensionals on the back of it. Now the glittery one that I'm going to put it on, I just glued it flat. And this one I just offset a little bit, so I wanted some more glimmer behind there. And just stuck this down like that. Okay, so there's our card. Isn't that beautiful? And this is card number 2. Go back and hunt card number 1. Let me grab it real quick. Here we go. Here's card number 1. It was this easel card. And then this is card number 2. So I hope you're enjoying my little series here. Like I said, there's going to be 6 of them, so come back for number 3 soon. And until next time, happy crafting.